You're watching Teen Talk with Jane Marks.
Well, here we are, January, flying right by, 2014, really kicking off. Family therapist Jane Marks joining us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
Doing fantastic. A new year, and that's kind of the motivation behind the question for our viewer this year. You'll see the question coming up here on the screen. Our viewer asking, obviously a big fan of yours, but 2014 unfolding. Our viewer is a grandmother taking care of some teens. She said she's a parent, a grandparent, coach, mentor, disciplinarian, and she would like your best advice on how to really start off the new year on the right note.
You know, it's interesting that she is the primary caretaker, and as such, she wants to stay on top of these things. But I think, as with all advice we give to teenagers and grandparents, it is important to be as healthy as you can be. Eat healthy, exercise, take really good care of yourself, practice, improve hygiene, teenagers. Build your organizational skills. Those skills that you will build now will prepare you for what's ahead. So teens, learn to multitask. Identify one or two bad habits, and this is a good one, and work to stop them. Examples would be, Greg, putting too much personal business on social media, too much screen time, too many times.
Sometimes teens aren't learning that they're putting a little too much out.
A lot too much. Develop problem-solving skills and conflict management skills. Don't create a problem and leave a mess. Take the time to work through problems. I think teens, unfortunately, so many times are impulsive. And so they let it out there, and then they forget to clean it up.
Sometimes maybe not exactly patient enough for some of the problems as well.
Exactly. Get happier. Find something to be happy or grateful about every day. Teenagers tend to be negative, or contrarians, we call them. So that's important.
So with that, how do you have a teen kind of step back? Because, you know, like we had a story earlier this week, a lot of it is just mental. You just got to tell yourself, be happy.
Well, be more positive, because sometimes, or reframe the experience, because I think that's important, because a lot of times when you look at something, a teenager typically will expect the worst, and so if you can begin to change your expectations, that makes sense.
And of course, kind of looking the outside in there. Perfect. All right, family therapist Jane Marks talking Teen Talk for us this morning, and this is just the tip of the iceberg, but check out WTXL.tv right now. We've got a full recap and a full rundown of all the best advice.
And a lot of resolutions.
And a lot of resolutions out there to help you out as well. If we're talking Mother Nature resolutions, bundle up, Michelle. It's cold out there, and we're going to be basically talking about that for what, the rest of the week here?